What's up, guys? Um, Guys, I just want to start today by just looking at something I spotted that was quite interesting, and just thought I want to make. I just thought I'd make a video on it just to have a look at this, man, because it is quite interesting, to be honest. So, as we know, guys, Anthony Joshua knocks out Francis Ngannou viciously. Now, there's been a lot of talk about the knockout and how he got knocked out. Now, the interesting thing about it is Francis Ngannou had a fight with a fighter called Stipe Miocic, who was the UFC heavyweight champion at the time. Now, Francis lost to him the first time, but when he started climbing back up the ranks, he fought him again. This is a couple of years back now, to become the heavyweight champion of the world. So Francis beat him. And what's interesting to me, what's very interesting, is the way Francis Ngannou was knocked out by Anthony Joshua. He did this thing with his leg, guys. His leg went limp and he went backwards. Now, the exact same sort of thing happened to Stipe. I think Stipe's is probably a little bit worse. But it's just mad. Now, I'm just thinking, is this some sort of karma? Is this how the circle of life goes around? But I just want to look at it. And I also, guys, I want to just have a look at the breakdown, guys, of how Stipe was KO'd, and I want to compare it to how the Ngannou KO, how Ngannou was KO'd and how it led up. Now, even the sequence of how it happened, I think it's a very interesting. There's a sequence the way Ngannou beat Stipe. He used a jab. He followed him up. Stipe dropped off a straight jab. Now, Ngannou has also dropped off a jab from Joshua. It was more of it wasn't a jab, it was a right hand, straight right hand. So it wasn't a jab, apologies. It was a right straight hand. And Ngannou dropped Stipe, I think, with a left straight hand. Stipe gets up. They have a little bit of a tussle, a little bit of a brawl. They swing it out. I remember when Ngannou got dropped, he had the count. The second round, they kind of swung it out, but Joshua caught him with two hooks. Ngannou goes down. Stipe goes down in the same sort of way, which I will show you. And then obviously Ngannou puts the hammer on Stipe with the extra punch to finish it off. And AJ puts the hammer with the right hand on Ngannou to finish it off. I just thought the sequence is very similar. Now, don't get me wrong, it's MMA and it's UFC, and you could say it's completely different. But guys, I just want to look at how similar it is, guys. I just want to look at the anatomy of how he was knocked out, guys, if that's the correct word. Let's have a look, man. So yeah, so guys, I don't want to get done for copyright here. So I know the UFC, they are very, very stringent with this. So I'm going to try my best to show you just the bits I need to show you. Now, it was in the second round, guys, with Stipe. This was a few years back now, 2021, guys. So that's nearly 3 years ago now. 2.5, 3 years ago. So I just want to show you this, guys. So I just want to put the volume down here, and I'm just going to try and just get the correct segment here. So they square off, Ngannou and Stipe. They're face to face. Now watch Ngannou here. This is similar to what AJ did to him in a different sort of way, though. So you can see that's a straight. This one doesn't do anything to Stipe. Now the left hand, guys, watch what it does to Stipe. It just comes out of there. So straight through the middle. Look at the line of the shot, guys. The line of the shot is straight through the middle. Now that gets Stipe and it knocks him down, guys. It puts him on his back. Now I want to show something here, guys. Let's go back to the AJ fight. Now again, it's a different sequence in its entirety. But I just want to kind of point out the shot selection, which is very similar. So AJ goes for a straight right while Ngannou is in his southpaw stance. So this right straight down the middle, and guess what it does, guys? It knocks Ngannou down. And this is boxing, so when you get knocked down in boxing, you have to, obviously, they give you time to get up. You don't fight on the ground. Obviously, he does get up from this. He stands up, and obviously the fight continues as usual. Now back to the Stipe fight again. I want to break this down segment by segment, and I'm just going to try and avoid the copyright. So obviously with MMA, you can obviously fight on the ground and stuff. So Ngannou does land a few hooks, but now let's just pretend, obviously not pretend, but we'll look at round two in the lead up to the finish of Ngannou. They break Ngannou's trying to land punches. He's landed one uppercut, and now technically they're swinging for each other. Now Stipe does land a little right hand that stumbles Ngannou slightly, but watch how Ngannou finishes Stipe now. So he left and he did put the right out, which obviously he was already down. He's down now. So I want to show this here as well in the Joshua fight. Now it's round 2 where it happens, so I'm going to take it to round 2. Now it's similar sort of segment, obviously different shot selection. They come together at some point here, and Joshua now puts the right hand over the top and he tries to finish off with the left hook, but the left hook was more of a push. Ngannou goes down. So in the same way, Stipe has gone down through the same sort of shot selection. Now this is the bit that I found crazy. When Stipe drops, just look at the leg bend. His leg bends in this fashion. Now, Stipe was already knocked out here, guys. He was finished. But Ngannou puts the nail on the coffin with an extra punch. Which, again, then, is in MMA, you can do that because you don't know. You can fight on the ground. And that he put that extra punch on him. That extra, like, hammer fist. So, watch that again. The second segment, swing, goes down. Boom. Fight stopped. Now, I want to show you something here, which is I like to call, is this karma, guys. So, when AJ drops him, Ngannou, because it's boxing rules, Ngannou gets one more chance to get up. Now, once he gets up, guys, just watch how AJ obviously is going to finish him here in a second. But just watch how this is very, very similar to the segment of the previous thing. So AJ comes in, right hand, watch Ngannou's leg, guys. Watch Ngannou's leg. It bends in the same sort of way as Stipe's leg. And then obviously it straightens out. But you could say, in terms of obviously this is boxing and this is MMA, is this karma, guys? Is this some sort of karma that Francis Ngannou experienced here? Because it was the same segment, guys, just in boxing. Obviously slightly different hook, but the way he finished Stipe was the way he got finished himself in boxing sense. It's crazy, guys. So Stipe goes down, his legs in the bent position. Ngannou, this is basically AJ hitting Ngannou with the right hand after Ngannou's basically done. Same sort of thing, fight's over. So that right hand he just put on him, the right hand he just put on Stipe while he's on the ground, you could say is similar to the right hand AJ put on Ngannou when AJ sensed he's done. And his leg, the crazy thing is, guys, the way his leg bent is this deja vu? Is this karma? What is it, guys? Has it come full circle for Ngannou for doing that to Stipe now? Is this Ngannou's karma? Look at the leg, guys. Look at the leg positioning. Boom. And then obviously it straightens out after. Same way as Stipe, guys. Same way as Stipe. Is very similar. I want to show that one more time. Let's get it from here. So look, Stipe goes down. The leg is bent. And then it straightens out, guys. It straightens out. Well, he's not fully extended, but his leg's not bent anymore. And guys, as I said, it's not the exact same segment, but I found it very, very interesting, guys. Very interesting. Like, you've got the knockout there, guys, of Francis Ngannou, and then I'll put the Stipe one next to it as well. Like, you can just see, guys, straight up, like the Stipe one, you got the Francis one. Like, guys, is that karma? Is that deja vu? You tell me, man. I thought that's very interesting to show. Ngannou became champion by beating Stipe, and now he got finished by AJ, who's a former champion in boxing, in the same sort of segment, same sort of sequence, different punches. I get it, but I don't know, guys. I just thought it's interesting. Is that some sort of karma? What goes around comes around. Maybe it's one of those, guys. But anyways, just thought it's something interesting I'd like to share. But I'll catch you in the next one, guys.